Hey guys, and welcome to week 10 of Portal Challenge. We have done it, we have made it, we've hit a milestone. Chat is still covering my face, but that's okay because we are in for a show today, and I'm really happy that we made it here. Cue the fireworks, there we are. Woo! Everyone get out their whistles or something because this is a celebratory stream. We've got the party poppers, woo! All the fireworks. And today, well, this week, if you saw the save, we got 4 saves this week instead of the usual 1. So we'll be looking at a bunch of submissions this week, and then we'll be going on a break as well. Also, before we get into it, I'm going to go into the Hall of Fame, and I'm seeing stuff in chat that people are like, what's happening? Oh god, not like this, you face. Oh god. Oh, don't submit it on bad stream layouts. Look, I'm looking at the results for last week's, and last week's Hall of Fame winner was a 3-way tie between Gotta Go, Knock Knock, and Spitter. So if you guys could just play scissors, paper, rock, that would be fantastic. I can't remember the difference between Knock Knock and Spitters. I remember Gotta Go's the most, but I watched his stream. So I will decide that later because, you know what? We want to watch some demos this week. And just to get a gist of this week's demo, we'll just watch a Let's Play. Because they are very different in a sense. So this is kind of cheating. This is like selecting the Matty C out of the group. I do have biased family connections, I guess you could call it nepotism, and this is from my cousin, and it's from Ratty, and this is him solving the puzzle. So GLaDOS is just told him perfect, he's completed it, and now he's doing the celebratory spin, guys. He did it, he solved the puzzle. That was all of week 10. Now, I uploaded the saves, right, and oh god, he's doing even more spin. Look, if he spins quicker, that means that he's won better. Look, he had 12 hours to do the save and submit it before the deadline, before the next save come out. So that's kind of what we're going for at the moment. I was in a call with him, so I was watching this live, and all he's doing is screaming at me, and now he's just like, wait, I didn't win. And alright, let's see where he takes this, because you know, he might pull it back through. Alright, so trying to get through the door. Now, I did kind of change things in the save. If you've noticed, there's some glass missing. The cube doesn't open the door. Yeah, well, it looks like this save's broken. I'm next released a broken save. The challenge celebration's ruined. If you were here during the pre-stream, everyone was going off at me as well. So I guess it's all just downhill from here, guys. Yep. Clearly this is a bash the button puzzle. Let's see how long he does that for. Well, that's speeding up. Alright. Alright, don't worry guys, it's a challenge. That's why we call it Portal Challenge, you know, because you gotta make it a challenge. Alright, come on, do the wall climb. Now let's pause it a bit and actually see where he's wall climbing to. So you can go up here and you can go over this. Oh, look, maybe Ratty's a genius after all. Maybe there's some weird trigger up there, who knows. Alright, so he's trying to wall climb, but I guess he's abandoned that idea. Alright. Oh my god. Alright. So we found out that if you step on the button and not the cube, it changes the portals over at rapid speed. So now the fun's starting. Alright guys. Here we go. Alright, come on. Now, this challenge is a bit different to like all the previous weeks in the sense that you don't have the portal gun. So everyone by default was inbounds, or you could do glitchless if you didn't want to ABH. So you got that going for you. Let's speed this up a little bit more. Alright. So we're all on the learning journey of what's going on here. So okay. Now people said this was the hardest save. Well, was really difficult when I first released it, but it's more like it's just confusing if you don't know what's going on. Now he's learning what's happening with the buttons. You can see that it actually changes the doors over. Alright, but from a speedrunning sense, once you learn how to solve this puzzle, it actually becomes pretty trivial and all the routes start to kind of look the same. So, alright. Yep, Yeah, Ratty's scoping it out. Alright, here we go. Okay. Alright. So he's put it in the corner. He's finally worked out how to get through the door. But you know what? Got to put it in arm's reach. Alright. Blocking off the elevator because you don't need it. And there we go. He's won. He's got the toilet. Make all your toilet humor jokes. Funnily enough, we didn't get any of those in the Discord. Toilet humor jokes. Alright, come on, Ratty. What do you do? You've reached a dead end. Alright. And there he goes. He's flushed the toilet. There we go. Alright. Go do more exploring. And if you notice, there we go. We've done it, guys. We solved it. He worked it out. Flushing the toilet's key. You know, sometimes one door opens, another one shuts. Something like that. Look, doesn't matter. Look, he's celebrating. And that's the goal for this week. It's a celebration for reaching the Big 10 milestone. But you know what? Since Ratty solved the puzzle like immediately, we run into the problem where every route's basically going to be the same now, and I don't want this to be a repeat of Chamber 14 window jump. So what I thought we could do was we could do some casting, alright? This is going to be like the horse races or football. So first up, we've got Kaze, and he's going to do a sick ABH out of the elevator. Alright, now he's going to go through the portal. And now this is serious business, guys. You know, we are doing speed running. So you must take everything seriously, okay? Look, I'm the footy coach, and we are going to coach Kaze play by play. So he's solving the puzzle as fast as he can. Cool, he's ducking under. Look, he's got the setup. Cool. Flushing the toilet. There we go. ABH, because you know what? Once you know how to solve the puzzle, you can make this as optimal as you can. And that's what happened within the 12 hours, all right? So here we go. And got to change the portals over. Slight mistake, but look. We're going speedy, guys. This is about speed. So next demo already. Here we go. All right. So it's from Knock Knock Knock. He's got too many K's in his name. And we could be knocking on the door endlessly. But look, we are looking for the tiny optimizations. Got to get on that button straight away. And did you see that cue pro? Look, that is a footy player pass. He saw the button was open, he threw it, and now he's there. All right, so we're going along. All right, here we go, flushing the toilet, because you know what? Every good speed runner needs to take a toilet break sometimes. But look, okay. It's a bit hard to crouch under there. Okay, come on. All right, great. Now, I want things to go faster. Give me speed, all right? Not any drugs. Look, I'm a clean football player, and I want clean speed runs. Look at this. Epic bunny hops out the elevator. This is going to be... Okay, come on. What have we got? Not fucking around with getting on that button. All right. See what I mean? Everything's going the same, but I want speed. Look at that. Faster. It's going fast, guys. Look, that is the optimizations we want. Portal boost. Come on, guys. Boost your team up. You got to cheer, all right? He's flushed the toilet. All right, he's going along. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, this is getting serious, guys. All right, he hasn't got another portal boost. Look, you haven't got the portal gun, so any boost you get from the portal will make things more optimal. Look, instant replay, guys. Look at this. Bang! We got there. Look. Now, if I was to say any encouraging words to coach, look, we're waiting. We're on the screen. We're waiting for the next play to go. And look, it's not happening, right? I would interview someone on the couch here, but we haven't got Maddie C. And look, we're already on to our next runner. Okay, here we go. Look at that sick optimization already, all right? Doing the jumps over the railing, right? No need to go through the portal. That is amateur play, all right? Look. All right, we want to see faster. And that is faster. Jonice, 1, 2, 3, 4. What we're seeing now, over the railings. We saw Ratty trying to wall climb over it before. No need. No need. Okay, here we go. All right, don't worry. Hitting the door's not bad. But look, guys, I want faster. And we got one from Kojlax. All right, look at this. Super speed. All right, look at that. All right. He did sick ABH out of the elevator. And we're going to see another one from Proto. Look, I'm not going to keep swapping over to my face because we missed the details, guys. Look, I want to go faster. All right, come on, Proto. Show us the speed. Where is the speed? I want to see your optimization. I want to see faster, okay? Let's go. And wait, why are you backtracking? I don't see the optimization and backtracking. But it's all right. You know how to solve the puzzle. We're going to see you go right through this portal. Optimized speed. Wait, where are you going again? Look, I want faster. Zero's going to provide me faster. This is like a horse race games. Guys, place your bets. Zero is showing us intense speed right now. Look at that lob. All right, here we go. Now, Zero is a racehorse that you do not mess with because he will just plummet out of those starting gates like no other. Look at him. He's increasing the speed, and that was overall a clean run. Now we've got one from Jetwash. Here we go. Because remember, guys, I want to see faster. If you can provide me with faster, that is it. Because I want to see speed, okay? Great. Cool. Right, he's done the setup. Bit slow under the blocks, but look, Jetwash got off the block quick, so this is great, right? This is what we want. We want faster. Retap is going to show us speed. Look at that ABH. He cut the corner there so well and landed closer to the cube like no other runner has. All right, because we want to see speed. Look at that portal boost. Look, this is like a play-by-play. Look, put it window and window. That is like max gaming with the portal boost, but I want to see faster. Aspect, show me faster. Look at that. Saving time on that corner. Right? Landing as close to the cube as you can. Now, remember, optimization's a key here. If you step off that button, you are not toggling the portals because that button is what toggles the portals, right? So you might as well just try to throw the cube from the button. Am I right? Because if you're not on the button, you're not going fast. And I want to see speed. All right. That is not speedy. But look, he got a boost to the button, and that is speed. I want to see faster. Wayne, show me faster. Whoa. Whoa, that was pretty quick. All right, that ABH was slick. All right, here we go, right? We got the speedies on. If you see a cop, you know who's going to run away from him. It's this guy. All right, here we go. Look at that. Not messing around. He's not messing around, okay? Look, he sees speed. Look, sometimes your beginning's great, but I want to see speed. Daisyox Spitter, place your bets, guys. I want to see people bet against these two. Daisyox Spitter, look at them. They're both going for speed, all right? And my bet is going on the racehorse Spitter. I don't know. Look, Spitter's behind now. Now it's Daisy. Look, I don't know. They're so close. I can't make up my mind, okay? I'm dying because we're going for speed, okay? And the elevator doors close at the same time. Look, Fluffy GMH, look, he needed to set it up, but he did the setup so he could go for the speed. Do you get what I'm saying, okay? Look. Alright, who was the determined winner between that one? Spitter was behind by 0.3 seconds. Look, sometimes you get off on the wrong foot. Fluffy GMD doesn't want to get off on the wrong foot, so he had the setup at the beginning. Going too fast for you? Look, we can't pause. We're going fast. We're going speed. These are speed reviews. Look, here's another comparison. Jonah versus Calamity. Speed legend versus all-time round submitting god, Calamity. Nearly every single week, Calamity. Here we are. Place your bets. All right. Who's it going to be? All right. See, you can't tell because they're so speedy. And we're getting everyone in the chat saying Jonah. Look, we won't know until the end. Until I say what the final time is. Jonah with a time of 41.805 and Calamity 41.895. So close. Alright, now we got Jet. Look at his cube flicks. They are flicks to die for, because remember guys, we are going for speed. If you're not going for speed, why try? Alright, now we're reaching the tail end of our inbound speedsters. This is no game, guys. We're celebrating. Alright, here we are. Look at that. Perfect line. All right, uncrafted name and Lambo. Place your bets because I'm telling you guys, you don't want to miss this. All right, look. Flicks to die for. All right, I'm an expert drug speed. Oh no. Okay, look. You can't tell. They're so close because you know what? Everything's optimized this week. Look, you only had a short time to actually submit. So you might as well try to get in the run. Look, I'm typing in hacks on the other screen. Don't even worry about it. Look at Goodigo. Goodigo's got the cube flicks of a saint. He doesn't even get off the button. Look at this. Bang! Right in there. Like a bullet. Bullseye. There we go. Trying to throw the cube further is a bit harder. Look. We don't even know who won that last one. Doesn't matter because good to go, showing the newest level of speed. By the way, the winner for the last one was Lambo. He got 0.140 and Uncrafted Name got 0.500. And look guys, that is what I'm talking about, alright? Now, we're going to unwind here. We're on the desk. I know you can't see the desk, but I'm sitting at one, and I was really proud of our inbounds troops. Well, I wouldn't call them troops, but you know what? They were very noble with their contribution to, you know, following our speedrunning philosophy here at Portal Challenge, and that was great. So the question on everyone's mind is, who won? Who was the top 4 inbounds? Because you know what? We're not going to look at glitchless. They're the same, and they're not quicker. Look, it was Bunny Hop. I want to see ABH because that is what we're here for. But before we look at, here's the script, guys. Look. If you're here pre-stream, you'll know why this is happening. We are going to look at a meme. All right, here we are. We got 2 special submissions. We got one from Daciox. And we got one from Lambo, so here we are. Alright, and you know what I gotta do? I gotta transition. There we go, flawless. Flawless transitions. Here we go. Alright. People are saying the screen is black. I hope not. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Hidden secrets within this chamber. Don't have a portal gun? You can still be the speed meme king. Gotta save that cup. Alright. Sijin's doing a reference in chat that only I understand. Look. Here we are. Cup percent. Get that baby in the elevator. There we go. Daciox, a legend. And you know what? He might take out the... He might... What am I trying to say? Look, sometimes intense passion gets you tongue-tied, but Daciox is trying to get the cup, right? He's trying to take out the cup for this. That's what I'm saying. First place cup, he's going to hold it above his head, but hey, there's a contender because he wasn't the only one that noticed that there was a cup. Lambo was one. Now let's see the optimizations. Look at that line. Perfect. Almost identical to his inbounds run. Alright. Easy flick. Nice circle strafes. Because you know what? This level's all about movement. None of that portal stuff. This might as well be some CSGO competition B-hop map. But we're doing it in portal. Alright. Gotta get that cup. Now, Daciox got the cup first. Lambo's getting the cup second. Now, the portals cycle every 2 seconds, so you did a few extra cycles there, so I think that's kind of suboptimal. But, preservation, on point. Use the top of the fizzle instead of the bottom. Now, if we combine both of those routes, that would be some god play. Now, I don't often like doing this, but let's see if I can do this. Alright, now, I'm not very good at this ABH around the corner because I don't know how to speed. Oh no, guys, look. All I want to show you, right, is that there's optimizations to be made, and you're not going to see great speed from me at the beginning. Oh no, this is a tragic turn of events, but alas, look, it's going to be okay. Alright. Because, you know, cut percent is the real category. Alright, gotta scale the wall. Alright, so what neither player did right here, small optimization, because I see this with my eyes, I like almost poke myself out, right? People placing it here beforehand, just step on that button, wait for speed, you gotta get that cycle going, right? And you can place it down while you wait for the portal to trigger. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm next admitted to fraud of a speedrunner. Look, I need a bigger period of time. Okay, get on that button ASAP. While you're doing it, pick this up, right? Don't miss the cycles like I did. You do not want to make these speed mistakes. Now, I'll do a demonstration what Lambo did, right? ABH, cool, stop, throw, right? I feel like that's throwing away time. What you really want to do, in actuality, right, is do your ABH, right, turn around, and not fizzle the cup. like a numpty, right? ABH. Damn it! Look, third time's the charm, right? It always is. No! Look, you can see what I'm doing, right? Use your brain. You gotta shoot, mate. Look, can I drop it? There we go. Dropping is not broken. The cup will be broken when you drop the cup right into the elevator. Look, just get all the pieces in the elevator while you're doing the ABH. Not that hard. I should have pre-recorded that. Look, we're gonna swiftly move on, right? Because I just want to look at the top demos for this week. And here we are. So we got Lambo, top left corner, 40 seconds, uncrafted name, top right, Jonah, and Calamity. Look, it's very close. And let's see how it all pans out. All right. Oh no, chat's saying they can see what I'm doing and it's failing. Oh god. Oh no. Alright. Look at all that. Now, I'm pretty sure if you notice, Jonah was like coming second or first at one point, but then he fell behind. So we'll see that on the instant replay here, right at the end. So we'll skip ahead. Alright. Let's have a close look at Jonah. Right, look at that. Picking up the cube pretty swiftly. He was one of the first ones to have the portal actually change and to get through the portal, but getting slowed down by some unfortunate events. Now, we didn't see these other great submissions, but we do have our top glitch list for this week, and it's from Retep, Azura, and Kodschlax, because you can still do really speedy things. You can still do that window skip. You can't ABH, but you can still be a speed legend. Look, that's what I'm saying. Alright, and now we're going to go into the leaderboards, and then we're going to swiftly move into the next challenge save, because remember there's 4 this week. So unfortunately we didn't get any out of bounds runs this week. It looks like out of bounds is dead. Stop submitting out of bounds runs, guys. It's confirmed through this challenge that out of bounds is no longer with us, and we'll go into the Hall of Fame of meme status along with Maddie C. And me creaming. Don't worry, when I'm off camera, sometimes I make weird noises, and you could hear a lot of rustling, but that's just me putting on warmer attire and getting away from the football me. Alright, now we're gonna bring it back to the main game. Okay, here we are. Alright, and we fade. Alright, flawless. Now, we got another challenge save, and we're going to go right into it and watch Wayne's inbounds for this week. So we're on the lovely chamber 13, the advanced chamber, and things aren't quite as you would expect. The buttons don't quite line up to what you are normally used to. So we're seeing some basic puzzle solving here, because you got to get that cube somehow. Now, this is a bit of a throwback to our very first portal challenge, week 1. You do have the dual portal device, and we're going to see some sort of callbacks to famous glitches. Well, you know, those like famous routes that we saw, and maybe not a Maddie C camera death, because we've evolved, right? And so we all. Okay, look, let's continue. Alright, now the button isn't getting pressed down, but that button there, spoilers, does have a purpose. It opens that door right there. So when you're on this button here, right, it will close the door, right? So if you're on the outside here and you can't get back in, you press this button, it will open it. But it also has another function. This elevator door is often closed. Look. Alright. Come on, Wayne, you got this. Alright. So, opening the door, because you've got to have the cube on the start button, and you've got to be standing on this one to open the door, and we're going to see some nice quick peeks to get there. Notice the door to the end is shut, so you need to activate that with the cube. So even if you got your swaggy out of bounds routes all lined up, you do still need to solve some of the puzzle to actually finish the level. Alright, come on, Wayne. Use those puzzle solving skills. Now remember, guys, every other challenge I've had a week to complete. With this one, I only had 36 hours to complete it. And there we go. Cube just fell off, and this is the point where you're trying to calculate, because you're very close to the end. You open the door once, you can open it again. And look, you don't want to Maddie see yourself. That'd be tragic, right? So you've got to take those nice precautions, get in there, safe and sound. But I want to see fast, guys. So let's see fast, alright? We are going to see the inbound submission from Ramil, because I want to see fast, right? So you got the general gist. You need to stand on 2 buttons, and you need to put the cube on the top button. Hey, that was pretty good, Ramil. You graduated Portal Challenge class. You saw what a runner did in week 1, Jet Wash, with his insane jump to that platform, and you just sit on this one. It wasn't a secret strat. Look, everyone knew it. Pretty nice line you got there. Use the wall, bang, you're already there. Easy way to get the cube, alright. Gotta get to the start somehow, doing some sick peeks. Gotta open that door, and notice, see, this is the ideal setup that we want. We want a cube here, and your speedy self here, or you can do it the other way around. And this will open the doors here, alright? We've achieved victory here. This is a milestone, alright? Doing some peeks before the doors close. Yes, they are closing slower than normal. That's because they changed it. And then you put the cube on the button at the end. That is fast. I'm telling you guys, alright? But I want to see faster, alright? So we're going to get one from Jonah. And Jonah labeled this was the only time he completed it. So I guess this was the only time that he got a decent run. Alright. Very creative way to get to the platform. Nice. Speedy peaks. It's alright, we'll watch the demo again and then I'll criticize, because even though we saw Ramil graduate from Portal Challenge class, there is a lot of things that still can be optimized with your gameplay. And as the loving teacher of I'm an X, M an X, whatever you want to call me, don't call me any, don't do anything inappropriate. Look, I'm a teacher figure. Let's keep this professional, okay? Look, what I'm saying is, there is always room for improvement. Alright, so let's just give it a fact that this was the quickest way Jonah had, right? That's a given, right? We're not going to nitpick and be like, well, you should have done what Ramil did. Ramil had a better strat. Look, Jonah had this strat. That is great, alright? Now, he's done the peak, putting the cube on the button, right? Alright, so at this point, what's your instinct into getting the cube on the button? You just, like, you're looking at the cube, you could just shoot the portal under the cube, but it's alright. I guess that's okay as well. Anyway, alright, nice peek. Okay, there we go. Moving on, we're gonna watch a demo from Calamity. Alright, which one are we going to watch? We're going to watch your inbounds one, because we are looking at inbounds. Alright, here we go. So we got some peaks. Now that's a pretty clever way to get there. Now, Jonah had a very straight line to get there. He had to ABH around the corner, where here we see Calamity is doing it from the start, just doing some few peaks. So which one's quicker? One uses less portal shots, but you have to actually travel to get there. And the other one uses more, but you go a lot quicker. So, seeing a lot of inbounds route variety. And we're going to see these slightly less optimized runs because remember, these were only done in a few days. So this is a creative way to get through the door. You could do a peek, or you could jump through the door like that. That is valid as well. All right, here we go. All right. Now, moving on, we're going to see one from Zoro. Alright, so what's Zoro going to bring to the table? Got to get that camera. Very smooth. And... Did you? You just wall climbed in a speedrun, like you did that flawlessly. Nicely done. I wasn't expecting to see that. I wanted to see Jetwash jump memes. Look at that. Look how clean that was. Alright, sick. Whatever. So now you're up here. Get that bad boy on the cube. On the cube, on the button. Look. Almost Matty Siege yourself on the orb there. Look, it doesn't matter because you didn't. No point thinking about what ifs. Alright. You got the line. Give it a nice little chuck. There we go. Alright. Cool. Cool, Zoro. That was stylish. I think you take the award out for the most stylish inbounds run for 10B. Nice. Alright, so now we got one from Codgelax. Alright, so doing some quick peeks. What are we seeing? We're seeing another camera. Oh god. Did you see what I saw? That was... What the fuck? People using cameras to go fast in a video game? What is this? Alright. Okay, Codgelax. Don't need that camera anymore. It's probably dumb anyway. Alright, cool. Alright. So, got a sick cube throw. Let's swap in the order of the buttons around. How are you going to shoot to the end? Oh, it's because the doors don't close so quickly. And now we're seeing... That's a strat. And when I was making the save, I wanted everyone to peek, not just kamikaze into the goo below. But I guess that's what you did, so nice. Going for the sweet, modest horizontal spasm. That was pretty fucking sick. Alright. So now we're moving on to Spitter. And Spitter always seems to, you know, deliver in one way or another, like every single week. Like, you will get a sea of just the same submissions, and then Spitter will just come out and be like, yeah, I did this kind of differently. Cool. It wasn't the fastest, but I did it differently. And remember, like, if we're going back to our roots, to our routes, look, the roots, I mean, like, the roots of this show being created, it was on Chamber 13, and we did focus on the creator route. So let's see what Spitter brings. Alright, so, because we want speed, and oh boy, here we go. Nice one, Spitter. Obviously not the quickest, but ABH across Goo, bringing great speed tricks to Chamber 13 advance. Why only just let it be enjoyed in Chamber 8 when you can enjoy it in this one? Do ABH over Goo, guys, I'm telling you. You can tune into my Legacy streams, which I do on occasions. I'll post in Discord. I'll probably do one this week sometime. Let's have a think. It would be like Wednesday or Thursday. Look, so it's in like 2 days. Look, the point is, I don't do ABH over Goo because I'm bad. Look, okay? Spitter's not bad. He does ABH over Goo and he's fearless, right? That is what I'm saying about Spitter. Look at that. Alright. No spasm from Spizzer. Spizzer? Spazzer. Look. Moving on. Okay, so we got one from Retap. Glitchless inbounds. So, keep that in mind, that this could also be a glitchless run. Alright. Nice, Retap. You also graduated with the class of going quick. And, whoa. Yeah. I'll give you a nod as well. That was pretty slick. That was smooth, you know what? Nice and clean. Didn't really didn't really go too far out of your way to set anything up. You didn't need to get no camera. You didn't need to kind of go around the corner. You were always there at the right time, you know. So that's a pretty good contender, you know. But we have good to go now. All right. Now, if you have speedy eyes like I do, and I'm sure many people in chat also have speedy eyes, or if you're watching this on YouTube later on, you might have called that subliminal framing. It's like, look, watch it again, guys. Ready? Bang! C. Got to sign off on your signature speed. Alright, here we go. Nice curve. Alright. Shooting portals while you're not grabbing the cube, that's good. Making use of that portal, what do you call it? Look, what I'm trying to say is, it's not recoiling. So you can go. Nice, good to go. That is pretty sick. Yeah? Yeah. Now, we already had Retap dominate the competition with Glitchless, but I did notice that a few people in the Discord said, but Glitchless is impossible, you can't do it, because you got a peak portal, and my definition of Glitchless for this challenge is you can't peek, because peeking makes everything really trivial. So I designed the save so you could peek, right? That's like the quickest way to do it, but they were saying you can't, and you can, and Retap already showed it, but so is Calamity. Alright, so Calamity doing a classic trick there. He's also graduating from IMNX's tutorials, sometimes during the shows. This was week 7 when the floor was lava. I had a bit of rant about energy orb, like, you know, placement and trying not to get it to travel so far. Look at this. Instead of just using the red dot that's been given to you, you use the wall here. Now, the question is it shorter to go from here to here to here to here? They look pretty close, right? But you went for the good stylish one. Look at that, right? Easy trigger, right? Alright, let's get out drive. No peeking from you, that was just a portal stand. Alright. Alright, getting that camera. Alright, this is a creative way to do it. Now, we already did see someone just jump through the doors beforehand, because like these doors open and close really slowly, so if you were to just go fast, you'd squeeze through these doors. Don't really need the camera, so let's try to figure out what else Calamity's doing, because it's easy to go, you didn't need to do that. That's slow. But don't be so quick to criticize. Sometimes you need to watch out their play. Alright, so you've gone through the doors, and you've jammed the camera in there, now you've got the cube. Alright, and oh, it makes sense now. See, you've kept the door open so you can get the cube there, and see, that's how you do it without the peak. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Right, look, that's creative, right? That's creative. Alright, so let's look at the out of bounds submissions, you know, because we all do like a good out of bounds stuff, do we not? And you know what? Normally out of bounds follows the same predictable thing. It's like, you find just the shortest line and then that's it. Everyone does that because you can just shoot to the end and go there. But I did patch under the elevator, so you can't just go under the elevator, and the elevator doors are shut in this level and you need to put the cube on there. So out of bounds players had the option to just do it inbounds, or they could kind of go out of bounds and maybe combine it. And you know what? That's maybe what we saw. So going into our first demo, we got one from a retap.
Or just out of bounds.
All right, here we go. What is retap gonna do? All right. He's going to do the 6 spitter launch, ABH over goo, because you got to get the cube anyway. What's the quickest way to get the cube? Now, notice you can't PQR easily here. It's not going to happen, right? So getting the cube, opening the end elevator doors. Now, this is where we see out of bounds strike. Okay. All right, we're seeing classic quantum crouch onto the camera. Weak 1 strats. It's like we're going full circle. Alright, trying to get that portal bisection fall through. Alright. And you know what? That is a pretty valid way to approach this. And I did enjoy a lot of the out of bounds demos this week, but I do still have criticisms from it, and I'm a little bit more fond of out of bounds myself. So with inbounds, I'd be like, oh, you could save time there, but with out of bounds, I'm just like, what were you thinking? But look, out of bounds is a difficult concept to go through. So moving on, let's go on to Daciox's demo, and he called it Daciox out of bounds, bad route probably. Now I just said that I'm kind of a bit avid about out of bounds, so if this is a bad route, I'm probably just gonna slam dunk you, and that's it. You know, you're never gonna recover. That's it. That's the end of your out of bounds running days. So let's hope it's not too bad. All right. Look, that's a joke. I can't slam dunk anyone. I'm a shorty. Alright. Here we go. Alright, so opting for the solving the puzzle inbounds. Now, you didn't go up onto the button like Retap did, you just did it from the platform here. That was nicely placed. But let's see how you managed to get back to the end. Alright, nice. Quantum crouch sort of clipping glitch. There we go. And now you're doing the sort of half PQR thing, right? Now, Retap had the same thing going on here. Let's just speed up the bit where you solve the inbounds section. Going backwards there is a clever idea, that way you don't mess around with the cubes. Alright, now you do a quantum crouch here. Now, you could have done a clipping glitch like we saw Daciox just do, but you're going for the quantum crouch, right, with the camera. But if we were going for clipping glitch, there'd be a very nice sort of interlacing route between what Daciox did and what Retap did here, right? And this here as well, like this re-entry here, it could be a lot quicker instead of doing the bisection fall. Look, I'll load up the save and I'll show you what I'm talking about, because I don't just want to criticize, I want to show. So what did we see? We saw the beginning, some meme like this, you do your peaks, right? We're not really too interested in how they got the cubes, you know? So you can do your jumps. There we go. I want to check my sensitivity. It's still good, right? And now Retap went up here and then did the whole backwards jump thing. Cube on the button. So now it's solved. Now, this is where it starts. He shoots here, right? And then we're here. So, quicker way to get out of bounds from the position that basically Daciox and Retap were in similar spots. You got this up here. So, you could just instantly clipping glitch, right? So it would be roughly there somewhere that you shoot. First go as always, because you've got to be dedicated to out of bounds running. I'm barely missing. Oh, come on, one day. Look, it's not that hard, and you see it for a frame. Okay, you gotta aim like that. Easy, gotta aim lower. Look, it's not that hard, chat, believe me. This is what you call live show nerves. You're trying to impress your students, the teacher's trying to juggle, but they keep dropping the ball. There we go. And then you like to point out that they dropped the ball. Look! Do it first try! And then it's speedy. It's easy. Look, you just need to know where to aim. And I know where to aim. I'll just slightly off, because when you got the shakes, when you're casting, your mouse does this, and then it messes up the sensitivity, right? Look, that's going to be my excuse. First try, time, easy. Now you're at this point, right? We saw this re-entry. Oh god. Look guys, I got basically all this first try in my impressions video. See? We're seeing that re-entry when, in a matter of fact, we shouldn't see that entry. You should peek here and then just learn how to do this, right? You gotta learn how to PQR, chat. Like people that are running out of bounds. Because it's not that difficult, right? All it is you're doing this, right? So your bisection fall, you're just moving the portal that's out of bounds here slightly ahead of you. So it's kind of like you're peeking anyway. You can actually do it anywhere that you can shoot a portal. So it's a bit harder to time, but when it places, that's when you come back in bounds, right? But you can actually do this a bit differently, right? So you shoot here, and then you pick any inbounds wall, and you got the liberty of choosing all of them. Now, the trick is to not think of it as a new glitch, because it's not really. It's just a method of getting inbounds. It's just portal quick re-entry, right? All you're doing is a peek portal, and you're doing it for the portal that's out of bounds. In this case, it's orange. So you just peek a portal, and it's clearly evident with this challenge that was designed for peeking that pretty much everyone that submitted knows how to do a peek. So you just pick your favorite wall, and then you do a peek, right? See? So you can shoot there, you can shoot closer. Basically, you just need the portal to land when you go through. The closer it is, the harder it is. You can even do it on the roof. Roof is probably the best one because then your camera doesn't wobble. Ah. Little tips. There we go. Alright. And you can do it on the floor as well. I've seen some people do it like here. I don't know how you do it like there. Aim a bit further out and it makes it easier. You just want the portal to land when you've gone through the portal, right? It's just a peeker portal, and everyone knows how to peek, right? So now that we've had that lesson, let's go on to Calamity. Alright, so what are we going to see here? Nice angle. So gonna do the quick peeks to get to the cube, and that jump is kind of difficult. A little bit, not really, but it's alright, giving the benefit of doubt to people. Alright, so here we are going to see Calamity set this up. Now, it looked like you're going for the clipping glitch there, and it's evident that you can go for the clipping glitch. We're seeing the classic quantum crouch with camera, so that's alright. Nice peek, and here we're seeing the bisection fall through, but if we just looked at the lesson we did, no reason you need to do that, because you're wasting, first of all, like, the second you go through that portal, you should be in bounds, but you're not. You're out of bounds, and then you're waiting for yourself to fall back down through the portal, right? That's slow. And then second of all, you just, I don't know, it's bad, okay? Just do the PQR. And you can easily learn it. It's just that the bisection method is, it, like, feels a lot more comfortable, but it's pretty much the exact same thing. Alright, so gonna look at Jet's out of bounds submission, and let's not.
Well, just out of bounds.
Alright, here we go. So seeing that quick quantum crouch, but notice we aren't seeing the puzzle being solved straight away. We're just going for out of bounds. Ah. Alright. Yet again, we could see a PQR here, but we're not going to drive that into the ground. And then you portal bump out of bounds. Alright. Okay, and now you're re-entering for the cube. That's pretty clever. You can re-enter above the map, throw the cube in there, peek to the end, and then... Nice! Alright. People in chat say, getting roasted by Imanex. Oh no! The demos are good, guys, but everything I'm saying is like a second time saver, right? And since it's week 10 challenge, right, I need to prove something, you know, because this is about going fast, and I need to, I gotta show my ego. I gotta be like, I'm better than you. I didn't submit any demos. Look, I didn't do AVH over the glass in Chamber 10A the first go, and I didn't get clipping glitch first go. Don't criticize me, but I'm gonna criticize you because it's about going fast. It's about me showing that I got more knowledge than everyone. Yeah, because I had the demos, all of the demos, right? And I got to view all of them, and then I got to make my judgment after the fact. It's like someone driving down the road, and then like bird landed on the road and they swerved, and you go, "Oh, that's dumb." But then you would have been like, "I wouldn't have swerved. I would have just like put my foot on the brake, and I would have just stopped. You swerved over me, idiot." I would have had that hindsight. Look, what I'm saying is, these are little thoughts, so you can just be like, "Oh, I can do better next time," because you're already doing great, but we can do better. All right. Kazza said he had all the demos as well. That's true. That is very true. Did you watch them all though? Ah, gotcha. I gotta get everyone this week. Look, what I want to do is to get Jet now, right? Because you know what? Jet wasn't perfect either. Gotta share all the blame around. All right, so it's a given that he's doing camera quantum crouch. no point saying clipping glitch. Alright, so you've done the peak there, right? Cool. And now you're going to do the bisection fall. Look, he probably didn't know PQR. He knows it now, so you can do it next time. But the criticism comes after this re-entry. So you shoot your blue forward, and you shoot blue there, and you portal bump so you can get back out of bounds, and then... Okay, so what was your thinking? Your thinking is, I want a portal at the end, and I want my portal to be somewhere else so I can get the cube, right? But there's a better way to go around what you were doing, right? And the best way to show that is by demonstration. Alright, great. So once I get all my movements back, because demos bug them, so you can do clipping glitch, but do your favorite choice of getting out of bounds, right? So he's here. Now, I'm not going to do no PQR, right? But he's here, right? And then he does a bisection fall through thing, right? I shot my orange. I'm in bounds now, right? And then from here, Jet does the portal bump to get out of bounds. You know what? I actually forgot about that portal bump. I didn't compliment you on that, but that's cool. Thanks for jogging my memory that that portal bump exists. That's pretty cool. But the problem is you re-entered and your orange portal's already out of bounds here, so you can just do this. You don't need a portal bump because you already have a portal out of bounds. That's how you got in bounds, was by shooting portals out of bounds. And let's do this further, right? So you're here, right? And now I did a little unoptimal thing here, right? I re-entered, right? Shot my portal on the wall, and then I peeked up here because I need to shoot here next, right? And you should actually do a PQR here, which I failed, right? And then you want to get to the cube. But, right? Here's the difference, right? Let's get back to a normal state, right? When you're here and you do your bisection re-entry, instead of doing it in front of you, try to time it there. And so when you shoot on the wall, you would have already been there. And see, this would have reduced your portals, like the portal bump's 1, and then it's 2, and then you got to peek up, so it's 3. You like save 3 portals instantly. That's like 1.5 seconds, and all you got to learn is some timing stuff. This is just basic, like, sort of trying to think about space. But that's assuming that this is the most optimal route, but I'm just going off, like, given stuff. You quantum crouch, did quantum crouch camera thing, fine. Clipping glitch is clearly faster, but that's the glitch you used. It's just, I'm trying to use the knowledge you know to just improve what you could do, right? So, that's what we're seeing there. Cool. Alright, so moving on, we got one from Fluffy GMD. He did one out of bounds demo. Look, I just like out of bounds.
Well, just out of bounds.
Okay. So, we're going to see a clipping glitch from you. Whoa. Well, Fluffy GMD did his homework, I guess. Like, look at that. Look how smooth that movement was. You know what, Fluffy GMD? If that's time scaled, like, shame on you, like, seriously. Because, like, I don't know. I watched this, right? And I was like, it has to be time scaled. And then, like, I slowed it down, and I'm just like, but it's so smooth. Like, look. Look, guys. Like, clipping glitch on point. And you know what? It looks insane. Like, you're just flicking everywhere. It's like you're a CSGO robot and, like, you just hear something to your right and you're like, alright? What I'm saying is, these shots are really quick. It's like you learnt this in such a short amount of time, right? Like, this bit here is, like, the most insane bit for me, right? Like, let's just go back there and then we'll do the slow-mo. Alright. Like, just the amount of portals you shot here. Now, you're doing the whole portal out of bounds peak thing that we talked about. You could probably optimize that. Alright. Now, that did look a bit weird because you swiveled your camera all the way and then you brought it back. But that happens sometimes. Sometimes you just go like that with the mouse. It's a problem when you do that with your mouse because then clearly there's something wrong. But the thing is, if you go and watch my portal done, like, poor... Epic pun, because it's not well working while I'm an ex-portal done poor. Haha! Look, watch the video, chamber 17. You'll see my camera go all the way up and then flick back down like in half a second. So it's reasonable. So, alright. But the route here is pretty smooth, and this is what you would be aiming for. Alright. Right here, you pick up the cube. Why not just shoot the portal under the cube and continue to jump along the elevator instead of turning around and dropping it? Like, you could be already moving towards the elevator right now instead of, like, you know, picking it up. Just shoot the portal underneath. But anyway, that's all I have to do to talk about that one, because it's quite similar to something we already saw. It's just very smooth. So.
Or just out of bounds.
Okay, so we've got Lambo here, clipping glitch, and we're seeing the speed. Alright, so I'm just going to ignore that for a second. Alright. Nice, so that's a pretty clever way to actually get the cube there. Alright. Oh, thanks for the follow in. Alright. You know what? Lambo is very smooth at what he does. Only thing I don't like, obviously, is this bit here, so we'll slow it down. So you do the peak, and then why are you transferring your portals? The portals landed and going somewhere. I don't understand. That's like a next level thing. I must need like 1,000 IQ to know why you did that, because you already have the portal on the wall, and it's like, nah, that wall's probably dumb anyway. And so you go to the other wall because you're like, this one isn't as hot because my portal's been on that wall for too long, and I want to be nice to the wall. I don't want a big gigantic hole to be in it. So he's on the other wall now, so let's continue watching this. So you'll see that you do a PQR here. Ah! See, I knew I needed 500 IQ. He's doing a PQR here, guys. Look, I didn't see it until I slowed it down, right? See, sometimes you gotta not be so judgmental straight away. That's why I said I would ignore it. But then I still didn't look far enough. Look. Right, we're gonna go back and watch what happens, right? So he's on the peak. He's going on this wall because he needs to get underneath the map because he wants to re-enter quick, right? And from here, he's shooting the wall out there, and he's doing it as a PQR. So the portal on the other side is the blue one, so he's going to be shooting his blue over here, right? And when it lands, he would be going through the portal. See, that is the re-entry there. Okay, cool. So that's the setup. And now you're going to do the jump. Alright, here we go. Let's put it back to normal speed. Alright. Peak. And there we go, very smooth. Now, let's just investigate the out of bounds routing real quick. So you hear, arguably, couldn't you just shoot your blue on top of the map and then re-enter that way instead of going underneath? Like, you shot here, so that's an extra portal, and then you place your portal to get back in bounds. So it's like you wasted a portal. Like, that one's a bit weird, so we can mimic Lambo once I get all my controls back. So, did clipping glitch, he shot here. Oh god, I didn't peek. Oh god, guys, that's it, I'm a phony. Look, I'll start again. Alright, clipping glitch. Oh, not clipping glitch. See, once you say you're phony, it starts to actually happen. See what I'm saying? Gaben's like, live patch Iminex. He admitted it. He admitted that he's been cheating in all of his speedruns. It's all fake. He's just been doing it offline. He hired a bunch of Portal international hackers to do it. Okay, so we're here. And he shot here, and then he does a PQR, right? But the thing is, that actually gets you onto the ground sooner, but if you do it like this, right, okay, I was trying to be cool and do it on the roof so I didn't have camera swivel. Right, if you do it like that, you're already in bounds, so, and you can still do your whole thing like this, right? Okay, that timing's a bit hard, you just gotta wait a bit more. There we are. So, it's an extra portal. Anyway, moving on, we got one from Protal. Protal is infamous for always doing out of bounds exceptionally well, and then kind of doing inbounds later. But let's see what insane out of bounds route he comes up with.
Or just out of bounds.
Everyone in chat saying first try. You're thinking what I'm thinking. Okay, so a bit of a quantum crouch clipping glitch going on there. Wonderful. Okay, great. Now, let's go through this one and let's kind of speed things up a bit so we can go on to the next challenge, because I don't want to go all night. Right here, here's where the little things happen, right? So instead of doing a peak, because normally we just keep one portal in bounds and then the other portal is just navigating everywhere out of bounds, right? So normally you do a peak to kind of keep that dynamic, right? Because you want floor to stand on. Right here though, this is trouble because he's standing in between portals, but it's necessary for what he's doing, right? So right here, if we slow it down, he's going to shoot orange there because that will re-enter him into the map when he walks through his blue, right? So he's doing a PQR, right? So we've gone over how PQR works, right? Cool. So now he's in the end because being in the end is quite vital, right? And now he's doing a PQR again, right? So it's kind of confusing, but he's doing like 2 PQRs to get his portals where he wants, right? Because where does he want his portals? Like, where does he want to get? He wants to get in here, but he also wants to re-enter over here. Why do you want to re-enter over here? Because that's where the cube is. The cube is here, right? Can't see it because he's standing out of bounds, right? So shoot your orange there, right? So now his orange is placed on the map. We've got a weird sideways angle here. Everyone kind of like turn your head so you can see that. See his portal's there, right? Cool. And then blue here, another PQR with his orange, and now he's here. Cool. So that's pretty optimal. Is there a way to make that quicker? That's the question. You know what? We are going to get the answer from the one and only.
Or just out of bounds.
Uncrafted name. Alright? Exactly the same route. Here we are. Portal stand PQRs. Cube. Alright, now. That sucks. You're standing on the cube and you try to pick it up while you're standing on it, but you're a little bit heavy. It's a little bit sluggish. You gotta go quick, not be sluggish. I'm not saying you need to lose weight or anything because you're a virtual game character. What I'm saying is don't stand on the cube because it makes you sluggish. That's how deductive thinking works, right? You just extrapolate things and you go, if I stand on cubes, I become sluggish. We want you to be quick, so if you want to be quick, just don't stand on cubes, guys. Okay, cool. So he's wasted a second there, right? Here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa! That is pretty sick. You know what? Taking what we saw last week with the item teleportation, you might as well just fucking do it here, right? Because it's actually quicker in every single way. While you're doing the peak, why don't you just also get the cube there? No messing around with items. Look at that. Bang! Oh my god, it's like magic to the eyes. Thank you, Uncrafted Name. That was incredible. What the hell? Wow. Alright. And you know where that leads us now. Do you know where that leads us? Can anyone guess where that leads us? Leads us into the top 4 out of bounds runs for this week. Hello, it's your host, Imanex. Yeah, I'm still here, but so are the runs. Alright. So we've got Retap, Good to Go, Ramil, and Jonah. I know we looked at inbounds quite a while ago, but we're seeing the Great Jet Wash Jump really coming in use there. And then seeing this amazing jump at the end as well. All very similar. Well, oh no they're not. I'm full of fun lives like that. Knock Knock, you did submit out of bounds, but it was like 2 minutes, so I'm not showing that. Ah, very good. Now we've got top out of bounds. And we've got Protal, Uncrafted Name, Lambo, and Fluffy GMD. Now, pay close attention to both Uncrafted Name and Protal. They're pretty much neck and neck. But you can see the moment that Uncrafted Name loses all his time is when he's sluggish on the cube. And he's 0.4 seconds behind. If you just picked up the cube straight away and you continued along your merry way, you would have gotten it straight away. And people are saying overlay. And you know what? You were right. You were absolutely right. But it's okay, because we can just go through it again. Look, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Protal, Uncrafted Name, Lambo, and Fluffy GMD. See? Protal and Uncrafted Name are pretty much neck and neck. It's like identical. It's scary. They're both like mirrors, but Uncrafted Name just wanted to make out with the cube for a little bit. You do catch it up a little bit, but unfortunately you did lose a lot of time that you didn't need to. So, that was pretty cool. Lambo giving the good old Matty C tribute in the bottom left. We'll watch it again so you can actually look at different parts of your screen because we've focused on Protal and Uncrafted Name. That's if you're following along with what I'm saying. Oh, I'm getting the hiccups. Alright. See Lambo losing a bit of time going onto the map as well. Cool, cool, cool. Now let's look at the leaderboards for this challenge. Portals first, and then Uncrafted Name, Lambo Fluffy GMT, and then Retap with the insane inbounds glitchless run, because it was actually both, right? And I think this is like one of the first times that a glitchless only run has beaten all of the inbounds runs. Oh, that was some fancy going up and down the leaderboards that we saw there. Holy dooly. Alright, but we've still got another 2 challenges to go, and it's been over an hour, so we need to speed things along, and we're going to do that with our next challenge, which is C, and it's on challenge 9. Oh, it's challenge C. Look, brainwaves. Challenge C was on chamber 8, right? Now, this is where the special rules come in. We're going to have this up because once you start holding an input, you can't let go of it, right? So you're moving forward, you need to keep that finger on the forward key and you can't let go of it, right? Now there's 2 exceptions. If you do use, well, you still got to hold down use, but that's it. It doesn't do anything. For the sake of preserving your fingers for the future, I allowed you to let go of it, right? So you could just tap it once and that's it. It's the same for spacebar, because once you hold down spacebar and the jumps happened, that's it. You're not going to jump again if you're still holding on a spacebar. Your thumb's kind of just being a dead weight on the spacebar. So you could let go of that as well. They were the 2 exceptions. So hold down your portal fire, like you shot a portal, you got to hold that down. Hold down a movement key, you got to hold that down. If you held down both W, A, S, and D, whoops, you're not going anywhere. And it's kind of like where this monologue's going now. You know what? Let's just watch someone do it, right? So we've got Wayne, and in the top right-hand corner, we will see their movements once I paste this magic command in. Can we all read that? There we go. So we're seeing the plus attack. All right, fantastic. All right, so you can't let go of it, and you're waiting for that energy orb. There we go. Yeah, sorry, I am missing demo. Sorry, guys. All right, so we're doing some sick waggle walk in there. It's pretty impressive. All right, yeah, nice. That's what I like to see. All right, so moving right along, we're gonna get one from Retap. That's a successful demonstration of how you solve chamber 8 this week. All right, so plus forward. You can see that up in the top left-hand corner of your screen. I said right before, didn't I? Alright, here we go. Now, the goo is very pinnacle... What? Pinnacle's not the right word. It is very key to actually solving this, because you could just keep your mouse in the one area, or you could shoot the goo and the portal won't place. Alright, getting there. Alright, here we go. Very impressive. Ah, that was pretty good. You know what? Nice. Alright, moving right along. We got one from Fluffy GMD. Let's not see. Alright, so we got inbounds. I'm not playing the Maddie C demos. You might see him pop up in the console, and you'd be like, Maddie C, play the deaf one. I want to see who can kill themselves the quickest in this level. And I'm like, there's literally goo everywhere and an edgy orb. It doesn't take a genius to work out how to do that so quickly in like this game. That's like opening a CSGO lobby and being like, I'm gonna go for the world record and trying to die the quickest. It doesn't take much skill. I just gotta be like over the mic and be like ear rape shit. Everyone will want to shoot you and you'll die immediately. Someone will just turn on their aimbot hacks just to take you out because you're so obnoxious, like swallowing your microphone. Look, what I'm saying is, I'm not playing Maddie C demos, right? Alright, going on to Fluffy GMD. Alright, so he's
very impressive. Please note that any
cool.
appearance of danger.
Wait a second. Okay, here we go. So plus forward, you're doing... Okay, so there's two things going on here. There's a little quirk with the portal gun, and there's lots of quirks with the portal gun. If you hold down your primary fire, right, that'll go off. But if you hold down your secondary fire while holding down your primary fire, your orange will be dominant, and that will stay, right? If you do it the other way, though, you do orange and then blue, orange will continue. Your blue input would be ignored. And there's some weird quirks with the portal gun like that. So we did that to shoot both portals. That's a cool little trick, right? And some people already knew that. But the other thing is, like, you're jumping continuously here. Do you not see that? Like, you're holding down the space bar, but like, okay. If you're doing this on Xbox controller and you hold down jump, you just jump once. So why do you think you can use auto jump in this game? Like, you're using a plug-in or something to like do auto jump for you. Like, look at the top right here. You don't even need to see the gameplay, right? Now he's attacked. Now he's just press jump. But there's that little keyword there, -YSPT after frames, right? And you're just spamming jump commands. Like, it's spamming jump for you. It's doing multiple jump inputs when you're only allowed... Did you read the rules? Look, it's not that hard. I'm sorry, Fluffy GMD. Like, I put it in there. I said no. I could have been clearer there. I could have been like, no jump scripts, but I thought people knew what Y_ after frames, like jump, or any of the stuff, man. So that's a hard DQ, I'm sorry. And you only had 36 hours to sort of do this, so it was kind of a trap on my behalf as well. It's like, Anyway, let's go watch Janice's legit inbounds, because that's what I want to see in my life. Let's keep a close eye on the top left and see what's going on. So plus attack, and you're doing the same thing. Do you? No, why are you using auto jump? No, you can't. You realize it just spams jump movements. That's just like, nah, I'm sorry, Janice. Janice, I like you. But you're disqualified. I'm sorry. You can't continuously jump. That's a big fat DQ. Alright, so on to Knock Knock. He's got DQ demos here, which I'm obviously not gonna watch. Why would I watch that? Let's just watch your one that says legit. Okay, there it is. Okay, so let's keep an eye on it, and that's the next challenge, guys. Don't watch that. That's a big fat spoiler, and we don't like spoilers. Okay, here we go. Why? I'm like that meme at the moment. Why? Alright, so let's watch your glitchless one. That's not your glitchless one. Look, I keep writing D. I'm obsessed. Okay, max gaming. Alright, here we go. Plus forward. We're keeping an eye on that top right. You gotta hold down those inputs. Okay, so you're plus attacking. Okay, cool. There's a minus attack there. So for a split second, you let go of your mouse, and then you pressed it immediately. No, that wasn't your fault. Sorry, your finger didn't go... Your mouse shorted out for like a brief moment. You had a brownout, like a blackout, just in your mouse. USB connection was a bit loose. Look, happens. Understandable, okay? Alright. It happened again! You can't just minus attack. You took your mouse, your finger off the mouse for your blue, so you put down the orange one. You know you don't need to do that, right? You realize that a part of this challenge save, look, I'm loading it up right now. You hold this down, and then you hold down your right click, and it will shoot the orange, right? And I'm holding both, right? It's... did you think you could cheat and I wouldn't see? Anyway, let's watch the rest of his demo, because they're really minor things, you know, at least they're not just spamming jump. So you've hacked there twice, so that's 2 DQs. Oh, what? Why'd you let go of mine? You can't, like, what are you doing, Max Gaming? Did you think I wasn't gonna see? Alright, so you're still holding down the click. Alright, so you did it again for some reason, and now you're not even trying. I remember you messaged in Discord, it's like, is it alright if I just span my movements as long as I'm still moving, is that alright? No, it's not okay because that's not the rules! God!
Did you read the rules?
Alright. Let's go on to uncrafted name. Oh, is it alright if I speed in my car? I'm only going 5 over. Look, I'm still using my blinkers. It's fine, officer. No, it's not! Just obey the road rules! Alright. So we've got an uncrafted name here. He's only jumped once, and now he's stuck to make that gap. That's pretty clever, uncrafted name. That is fucking awesome. Now you're crouching to the end. Little crawl to victory. Okay. Fantastic. Let's watch it again. So he's the only one that's done plus right, and he's done it a sick, what do you call it? Shoot. Very good. Plus forward now. Now you might be wondering how is he walking forward if before he was moving to the right, because he was moving to the right, but now he's just moving forward, huh? What? He must have let go of it, but no, there's no minuses there. He even held down the jump input when I was like, oh, for the sake of your finger, you don't let go of it. Alright? But no, he kept it down. Look carefully here. He holds right at the beginning, right? But then he holds left. Right? And that cancels it out, so then you can just go forward. Right? Look. Look, right, left? Look. Easy. Alright. See? Let's slow-mo it. Do you see the plus left there? He's no longer doing that. He's only moving forward. Pretty clever. That is really creative. Alright, moving on. We're going to get one from Lambo. Alright. So we've got a plus forward here. Alright, plus attack. And then plus attack 2, which is your orange. And he just does a jump. He just did a W string. I'm sorry, uncrafted name. You had this really cool technique where you cancelled out your movement and you used your jump and your duck and all that, but clearly this one's just quicker because you just did like a CS strafe sort of thing. You just waggle your view. So that's pretty cool. Alright, moving on. Let's watch. I got Calamity Daceox next, but I'm purposely going to skip over Daceox. And we'll come back to him. Alright, so here's Calamity, and huh?
Very impressive. Please note that any appearance of danger.
Now that minus jump command there's fine, right? Because I said so. That was the stipulation I made, right? So he's holding plus forward here, and now he's holding back. Oh, you can cancel movement. Uncrafted named it. Oh, everyone can cancel movement. Because you know what makes this jump easier is if you're holding the direction on the wall. And you only got to do one jump, right? He didn't do a jump because he went through a floor portal. I didn't think of that. I was like, oh, you have to jump to get there. So if someone could do a nice little strafe, you'd make it. But like, it's really difficult. But he not only got rid of his forward movement, because if you're holding W and you're holding the directional key, like a strafe key, like left or right, kind of buggers things up, but he's cancelled it out by holding W and S, and now he just does a simple jump, right? And now he's just moving to the side. Now that I've said all that, you can kind of comprehend this. See, using gravity for the first bit, and then he's moving left. Oh, what the hell? Okay, that's really cool. Calamity, props to you. Okay, so we got one from Prodal. Let's have a look at Prodals. Alright, let's watch your 7th one. Alright, so you're shooting a fuck ton of blue portals, and now you're on the invisible wall, and then you do a jump. Nice! Nice work. Alright, so let's go on to Spitter's one. Alright, see, Spitter, inbounds. Spitters always bring something creative to the table, so let's see. So he's let go of use, but that's okay because I said you could let go of use, alright? And then Spitter. You let go of your mouse button. Once you hold an input, you gotta keep holding it. I know you were just throwing a chair, and in everyone's head that registers as a throw, but it's the same input as shooting a portal. That's a technical DQ, but let's go watching on. Technical DQ. Alright, sick energy orb. Ricochet, nice. Alright, so now you're ducking because you're on the platform and it's a bit spooky, so you just want to crouch along. Alright.
Very impressive. Please note that any appearance of danger is merely a device to...
Now, I'm pretty sure there was one other detail. Now, your Ricochet was really cool. I did enjoy it, so... Alright. There was something else wrong with this demo, I remember. Where is it? Maybe it was all in my imagination. That might have been the only one.
Very impressive. Please note that any appearance of danger
that was
is
it.
merely a device
Oh, see,
to
you
enhance
minus
your
attack
testing
there as well
experience.
when you're in the elevator. Do I care? You finished the level. So that was two technical DQs there. Sorry, Spitter. So now we've got one from Jonah. He has two demos. We're just going to play his inbounds one first. And that is pretty damn smooth. Really clever thing going on there as well. So you'll notice that he just flicked around and shot his orange portal at his blue one, so it didn't play. So that's pretty cool.
Very impressive.
And he also has another one which he called "I Love Lambo." I watched Lambo's demo and it wasn't the same, so I guess they were talking, but.
Very impressive. Please note that any appearance
Now,
of danger
unfortunately,
is merely a
this one's
device to enhance
slower
your testing
than
experience.
the one we played before because he's crouching, but gee, is that so much cooler. So, Sean said there's a minus jump at the end. Yes, now, if you hold jump and then you land again, you're not going to jump again, right? So now your thumb's just a dead weight on the keyboard. I did make the exception that just for the sake of your fingers, so you didn't destroy them, you could just let go of space. So that's fine. If he jumped again, that would be a problem. But he only jumped once, so it's fine. It's the same with fuse, because you can only grab something once, right? And then you'd have to hold it. So that's alright. Alright, so I skipped over Dacieux. Let's watch Dacieux, and there's a reason I'm putting him last. And he just called it LOL.
Very impressive. Please note that any appearance of danger is merely a
Whoa!
device to enhance your testing
Alright,
experience.
whatever. That is quite insane. Alright, so let's quickly go through these other ones. I got one from Uncrafted Name. It was his glitchless one. And I said I would play this, and I'm not sure why. Oh, fuck. He got the energy orb there really quickly. Now, if anyone else did the energy orb route, you might be wondering, how do you get that there so quickly? Because if you try the save, the ball ricochets in some weird ways. But if I was to put this into drive, which I can't because I'm a slow person, look, would go 1, let pause go to resume. Alright, so he shoots a portal there, right? And now he's just got this portal with the energy orb. See, it's almost blowing up. You can barely see it. It's going to go through here, right? And then it's going to ricochet through the, like, orange. Alright, look. You can see it. See, that's really fucking tight. So I thought that was cool. Protal had a demo as well. What was it? It's called Radio. Let's get off drive real quick. So you minus move right there for some reason. Like you plussed it and then you cancelled it, but it's not a completed demo. I just thought this was a weird quirk. And I don't know why. Okay. And now we got one more demo from Zoe, who submitted this week as well, because Zoe's a pretty cool person. We got one, said, this is what I think of 10C, and I really want to see the synopsis of it. And, okay, cool. That's what you think of 10C. It's like 6, 7 challenge mission save all over again. Oh god, that one wasn't very popular. And let's take it to the leaderboards. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna do the swap, guys. Alright, not the leaderboards, the top, just the top ones. Where's that button on my thing? The top 4 overall. Here we go. So, that is the leaderboard. How did I fuck that up? Look, what I wanted was this one. Cool. So we've got Daceox in the top left with his incredible route. Calamity close behind, top 4, and then Jonah and Protal. Seeing a bit of a swap there in who's actually coming the ranks. Daceox just had like an incredible sort of jump, skipping the block there, but... Alright, that is very cool. And moving right along, let's go to the leaderboards. Here we go. No, not those ones. They're wrong, guys. Ignore it. That's propaganda. That's from last week's. This is this week's. Here's the leaderboards. And yep, there's no scrolling because that was it. Those were all of the valid submissions that didn't get DQ'd. So, congratulations to all those people. All of you were just victorious for just completing it. So... extra brownie points. Alright, so moving on. We have I missed anything? Let's take a breath. We've looked at a fair few saves this week. Oh god.
Did you read the rules?
Send help. Send help, guys. Look. We're over that. We've had a few... We've looked at quite a few things. We've looked at 3 challenge saves so far, and we're reaching our final one right now. Okay. Interesting note, I'll just say this as a side note, for challenge 10A, we had people that did glitchless, and everyone's glitchless runs were slower except Protal's. Protal's glitchless run was quicker than his inbounds run. I don't know how that happened. So I'm just going to throw that out there. Yeah, okay, cool. We are now on to our final save. Now I'm going to load it up. Here we go. So I'm going to load up the vanilla one, right? Because I had a bit of a problem. This is what it looked like when I designed it, right? Here we are. And there's the portal counter, because you're only allowed to shoot 3 portals for this challenge, right? So you can shoot 1, right? 2, and then you could get a 3rd one somewhere, right? The challenge here is trying to come up with the most efficient route with only 3 portals or less, right? So you can shoot a max of 3 portals, or you can shoot less, right? You could shoot 1 portal and still go quick. But it was a trade-off. Do I shoot my portals all at the beginning, or do I save them for the end, right? I still got 1 more here, so you put the cube on the button, come around to the end, and it hasn't opened. And we'll show you how this works really quickly. The cube does it, right? So if the cube's off the button, the elevator doors will open. If it's off the button, it also closes this door. So that was the challenge for this week, for the final challenge for season 1 of Portal Challenge. And let's just go right into it. So we are going to work out how to do this, because, alright. So we're going to look at Kaz's one first, because I have a soft spot for Kaz's inbounds one, because it's very interesting. Alright. So there's no counter on any of these demos because of the actual save we ended up using. So we're just going to have to count how many portals he shot. So far he shot 1. Okay? So there are 2 cubes on this map. Some perceptive people might have seen that. Alright, so that's 2 portals. And you might see the floating cubes up in the corner here. It's not just random, that is for a little something. Alright. Nice. And that's a pretty valid way of solving it. Now the reason I like this one especially is because I'll just load up the vanilla map, right? The reason I made the save in the first place was because of that idea, right? Now, normally, right, you would just put the cube on the button and you would walk through the door. There's no other traps going on, right? But in the vanilla game, you can do this, right? Which is what you did. But you can get past the trigger, because the trigger for the elevator is right here. And then I'll bring it down. But you can just go through here and then you can fall down. And nothing happens if you fall down, right? Like, it would be the same thing once you get back there, right? See, nothing's happened, right? But if you jump far enough, you will actually trigger that elevator, right? So next time when you come here, it'll come down, right? And then if you hit the trigger here, it'll leave without you. And then you can just watch it go up. So this is an old sort of trick of in-game logic that someone found ages ago. So there's that little interesting quirk, and that's kind of what prompted this save for this week. I wanted to have some, I don't know, I thought that shot was interesting because it's not so obvious, but yeah. Now there are a few rules for this week. You're not allowed to jam items in the doors either. So see that door there? You're not allowed to jam it in there, like any cube or whatever, because that'd make it trivial. And obviously you can't portal onto the door, which I already patched. So here we are. And now, oh no, you're doing wall climbing. Oh no. Now, originally the rules were not allowed to wall climb. But I didn't write it down, so you read the rules, congratulations! I didn't say you can wall climb. In my head, you're not allowed to wall climb, but you're wall climbing anyway. And the reason I didn't want people to wall climb was because I just wanted people not to think on that line of thinking. I didn't want every demo to be wall climbing, and funnily enough, it wasn't. So we got lucky there. So Jet only shot 2 portals there, lucky Jet. Let's see a demo from Zoe. Made a brief appearance in the last one. So wall climbing's completely fine, but originally I didn't want wall climbing to be allowed. That's my little slip up. We still saw some pretty good demos. Here we go, Zoe. Got the throw, and that's pretty good. Nice. Alright. So, for the sake of keeping up with script, I'm going to delete people's names. So that way, we would have seen everybody. So we've watched Kaz's, we've watched Jet's, and we've watched Zoe's. Okay, cool. This way I'm not missing people. Ah. So that was pretty quick. Let's watch Ramil's one, because we'll see kind of a trend start happening here. We'll watch the inbounds ones. Alright. Nice. So we're seeing this trend of throwing the cube and having it land on the button just enough for you to get through. So if you count the portals, that's 2. Very interesting thing you did there. You jumped up onto the cube so you get an extra height so you could actually shoot here. That's a little nice optimization, and a very smooth throw as well. So really like that one, Ramil. You really outdid yourself there. Moving on, let's have a look at Code Flax. Play demo 10D Code Flax. Alright, here we are. Nice little grab spin around there. And these cube throws are actually really sick, so I really like that. So let's change it up a little bit. We did get one from Lambo. He did it slightly different. Okay, so getting the cube first, and then shooting through there, but it's still the same ending. It's just that the beginning order's different. So you can get the cube first, so you can get it second. So the question now in everyone's mind would be, which one's quicker, right? Because that's ultimately what we're ending up for, because this is becoming like a dominant route. So let's look at Jonah's one. Now Jonah and Lambo are like scary in like how similar they actually are. So here's Jonah doing the same sort of thing, letting the cube fall through the portal first, coming through the roof. There we go. And it's all just coming down to nice little movements. And everyone's noticing the little Maddie C tribute. Fantastic. Alright. So let's go on to Goodigo. Goodigo is in the same ballpark as Ramil and Jonice. Doing it that way, not the same ballpark as Jonah and Lambo. See? That one's cool, Goodigo. Everyone else tried to back away from the button as if it was like an explosive, and then they threw it and they're like wimpy and they're like, ah, I set it off! Now I'm gonna run away. You were just like in the face of like danger. And you know what? You made the ground, you made the cover, you relied on your speed. Look at that. That's fucking sick. I don't know how you managed to get that to fall off. We can just have a look. No, we can't. It's impossible. I want to see where it is. I guess we'll never know. Oh well. I just thought that was cool. Good to go. That was very cool. Alright. Moving right along. Do 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 do. We got one from Fluffy GMD. Oh. Alright. So you shot one, you shot two, and now you're putting the cube through the thing, and then you're gonna do your throw. And you finished the level with only 2 portals. You didn't need to shoot 3. You had the capability of shooting 3, but you only shot 2. Now let's watch it again, and you got loose change, mate. You're not gonna save it. Why would you save loose change? Come on, it's in the past. And, just spend it. You had the currency. You've shot 1, 2. Where else can you shoot a portal? So you threw it up through there, which isn't bad. It's actually pretty quick. But let me provide you with an alternative of where to shoot your third portal. So you shot 1 here. You did a nice little peek, right? Now, if I was clever, I would have shot it here. So that's my second one. And see, you got a little slither here. Why not just do a little item teleportation? It is difficult timing, but I'm sure you can manage it. Ah, it fizzles. Maybe you did work it out, but it fizzles if you're too slow, right? Because it will follow you. Cubes will follow you, right? If you stay on the orange side of the portal. See, that's what's happening here, and that's why it fizzled, right? Right? But there's a little quirk, right? Look, I'll show you again. I'll demonstrate again, right? But if you pop back through the portal real quick, oh god, peeking's hard, dude. If you pop back through real quick, it will actually teleport to you instantly. It's difficult, right? Look, what I'm saying is, you can still do this if you come back through straight away. That's just a way that you could spend your loose change, you know? That's all I'm saying, Fluffy GMD. You had a pretty cool route though. Pretty cool route. And that would have been the most unique one as well, but alas. Moving right along, we're gonna watch Daciox's demo. Alright. Item teleportation's cool. So you've shot 1, and now you're shooting 2, 3. That is a really clever way of just saving 2 portals and then doing a little peek thing. You got no wimpy little throws from afar. You're just like right in his face, and you're like, look, I don't want you to be on the button when I'm at the end, so I'm just gonna using and abusing the cube. But hey, you got the job done, and that's what I like about you, Daciox. You're going the practical, short ways. Alright, moving right along, we got Jonice. Got Jonice with the inner bounds. Alright, I'm next is portal resource. What? That sentence doesn't even make any sense. So he shot 2 so far. Doing a little wall climbing. Not terrible. It wasn't originally in the rules, but it was going to be in the rules. Did nothing wrong there. I think he only shot 2 portals there. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. 1, 2, 3. I was wrong. Nice one, Jonice. Alright, moving right along, we got one from Spitter, and Spitter always stands out in this nice little special way. If you live in Australia, Spitters always stand out. Haha. Fucking spiders. Alright, moving right along. Here we got Spitter. 1, 2, 3. Pretty much identical to Jonice. Got a little bit of wall climbing action. What? Action? What did I say? I was trying to say action. Look, it's not our character for Spitter to climb up walls. It's just that if I see one on my wall, I'm not going to be very fucking happy, okay? Look. This Spitter in Portal is A-okay. Alright, let's have a look at uncrafted names. 1. Alright, so going for the top cube. 2, and... cube teleport. Nice, I like it. That is something great. Okay. 2, 3, and then you're gonna do a little climby clue. Now, you see here how the third portal's being dedicated to get past the door. all the people that threw the cube to the bottom were clever in doing that because they saved the portal, and then they could spend the portal at the beginning trying to get to that door quicker. So that's kind of the trade-off. Now, in your heads, if you can visualize everything you've seen, what would be the quickest way? Well, we've still got a few more demos to go. So we've watched Uncrafted Names, we've watched Spitter. Alright, we've got 4 more demos to go. So we've got one from Knock Knock. Alright, so ABH, saving all of that ammunition. You got 1, 2, and then you're suffering from the same syndrome of using the one at the end. So you're spending a lot of time, also that's clearly a wall climb script, spending a lot of time at the start just so you can use the one at the end. So obviously it's not going to be that one, but regardless, still pretty cool. So we got one from Retet. Oh, can't play the file if you put a dash at the end. Okay. Alright, so you got 1, 2, 3, falling down. So you could have done an item peek there, but holy moly. That was a god tier throw. That was slick, dude. I don't even care that you didn't do an item teleportation. Like 1, 2, 3, right here. You could have done a peek, grabbed the cube, but it's alright. Uncrafted Name did it. You did a sweet as throw. Look at that. Perfect. Alright. So 2 more inbounds demos. So we got one from Wayne. Here we are. Alright. So 1, 2, grabbing that box, the one up the top. This one's going to be, wait. See, most people only touch 1 box, but Wayne's touching 2 for some reason. Alright, swap the cubes around. That's cool. Wait, what? The cube's on the button, what? Huh? Alright, so I made the save, so I kind of understand how the button connections work. When the player steps on the button, it disables the cube, right? And then when the player gets off the button, it'll undo everything. There's a flag, there's like a trigger, there's an event that happens in the game where it will redo everything. So step on the button, door opens. Step off the button, door closes, right? Because there's been an event where you've stepped off it and the buttons come back up, right? Same for the box. You put the box on there, doors open, elevator doors shut, right? Get off it, and then it'll redo. So the doors will close, and then the elevator doors will open, right? But here, what he did was activated it, right? Activated the cube, and then he's put another cube on it. The game hasn't noticed that a second cube's on the button, right? And then he's pushed it off. So now the game's going, oh yeah, there was an event where the cube went off the button. So I'm just gonna open up the end elevator doors. But then the button's still activated, so the door is also still open. What? It's so weird. You like tricked the game into thinking it was in 2 states. And that's not why I put 2 cubes in there. Now someone in Discord was perceptive and being like, oh, there's 2 cubes. Why would you put 2 cubes? It wasn't because of this. I didn't even know this existed. This is really, really damn cool, Wayne, and I'm really glad you found it. That is heaps cool. Now, what I will show is what I did intend for the 2 cubes, right? Because we're going to go into our last inbounds demo, but what I want to show is why there are 2 cubes, right? Once I get my movements back. Why? Let's move. Right. Okay. So, my route was going to be some meme, like you shoot up here, 1, 2, you get the cube here. What? I don't even know. Look, the point is, you would get to some state, I don't know how you'd do it quickly, but you'll get to some state where you'd throw that in here, right? Doors are open, and you'd have your portal up here, right? And inspiration from what Kaza did, you would have this sort of setup, right? So you shoot like that, grab this cube, because it's there, right? Now, a little interesting quirk here is if you throw that into the fizzler, those elevator doors will open right up for you. And then you just got to be quick at ABHing. So, there we go, and I'm in. Ta-da, that was I'm X's secret route of the week. Why? Why, you might ask, huh? What? Huh? What? If you're fizzling the cube, why can't you do it here? What? It doesn't open? Huh? Look, when you do this, it disables the button, and then it reactivates it. So this was the premise of the save, if you couldn't work it out any other way. Right? You could do a various amount of things here. You could have this portal here, right? And then you could go boop, And then you could just do a nice little stroll if you didn't know how to ABH. That was the secret route. But we have one last demo that I've been keeping secret, and it's from Calamity. He did something that was pretty fucking quick, and I wasn't even mad that it wasn't my route. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, item teleportation. Holy shit, Calamity. I'm pretty sure you just put everyone to shame with this route. Oh my god. This level looked pretty cool. It was pretty simple on the outside, but looking at it all, there's a lot going on. So I'm gonna play Bomus's glitchless demo because he didn't submit an inbounds demo, and I don't want to leave him out. And I'm gonna ignore the glitchless ones because there won't be anything too creative. You just won't peek. That's a pretty cool throw, man. Like, that throw was like top tier. That was like as good as that other guy that did the throw. You forgot who did it. It was Retep or Ramil. It's one of the R boys, I believe. Cool one, Boomers. I really enjoyed that. Now we have lease portals. You can imagine what Wayne did for lease portals. Sneaky old Wayne. We'll quickly go through lease portals, out of bounds, and then we're going to close off the show and we'll have a last final few words. Alright, so let's speed it up a little bit. Alright, wall climbing to get both cubes. Yeah. And then, of course, once he gets it through here, Kobe, come on. And he's doing the same little trick, which is really damn clever. That's the most creative lease portals one that we got this week as well. We got the classic spitter lease portals, so let's speed it up a little bit. Get the cube, wall climb up, Kobe. Alright, what's he doing now? Kobe, I need both cubes. And gonna knock off one cube with the other cube. Now that's creativity, hell yeah. Oh god, I'm getting exposed in chat about my awful play demo spelling. Look. So we've got that one. I'm gonna skip over Portal's one. Let's watch Zoe's. So Zoe always submits 3 lease portals, which is also interesting. Nice clean ABH. Get it through the hole. This is like golf commentary, guys. And here, in the natural habitat, we see the creativity of lease portals. Wither away, as everybody does the exact same route. Let's look at retaps, not out of bounds. Oh god. Although we should look at out of bounds. Lease portals by retap. As we speed it up, you see the Kobe shot be done. Nice one. That is a birdie. It's not a birdie. It's actually underneath. I don't know what you call it. Is it an albatross? It's an albatross. Flying through the air like an albatross. Something like that. And then we got the lease portals from Calamity. Wow. And then we got the lease portals from Calvin. Now Calvin loves lease portals, and I should definitely make more lease portals challenges for Calvin because he's actually really cool at it. And maybe that's something we can do in Portal 2, because Portal 2 does have a lot of cool creative out of bounds ones. Oh no, it's not because I hate Portal. Portal just did wall climbing, that's all. It's a minute-long demo, it just goes for a long time. So we're not going to look at that one. Stop closing my console! Okay. We got one from Jonah. By the way, we're going from slowest to fastest. Okay. Nice one, Jonah. Now we got the fastest lease portals from Codulax. Nice. There we go. Nice, clean throws. Alright, let's have a look at Out of Bounds this week. Now we're going to look at Kaza, because Kaza is cool and he's learning noob. Sorry guys. I'm just getting excited for a sing-along, because you know what happens at the end of the stream. You get a world record in a run, you get the portal runner doing a little sing-song and dance sort of thing. If they've got a webcam, they dance, but it's always like kind of cringy and kind of like... Look, what I'm leading up to is we've reached the milestone of 10. We've got the fireworks on off. Woo! What I'm saying is, I'll do my rendition of Still Alive at the end of this for all you guys. You get to hear my my lovely vocal cords. It's a celebration. But I'm just trying to get warmed up with the sing and song dance, right? While I'm saying all this, it is a stall, so we can look at...
Or just out of bounds.
Ah, I'm gone. Okay. What are we watching right now? We're watching Kaze Out of Bounds 2. Alright. I don't remember this demo. So that's one. Alright, doing some item stacking here. Quantum crouch? Quick quantum crouch? Yeah, that's pretty creative. Alright. 2, yeah. 3, and oh no, it's going to be 4 portals. Now, see, that's kind of the struggle with Out of Bounds, right? Is that it's difficult to kind of get the right amount of portals, because you got to save a portal to get back in bounds. Now, Kaza actually did do a legit one, so let's watch that one. Here we go. Alright. Alright, so nice. Seam shot. That's pretty clever. Now, the problem with the seam shot was I actually couldn't find a way to get there in 3 portals, but you did. You just used the fizzler to re-enter. I had my big angry rant about PQRs, but you don't need a PQR to get back in bounds if you just use the fizzler. And here, I don't know how you're standing on that ledge there for the like out of bounds. I know that you can do that because I did that in my least steps run. If you watch that, I did it on Chamber 17 as well. It's funny how in my runs everything happened on Chamber 17. It's my companion chamber. But you can do this and then you can re-enter by just hitting the fizzler, right? Cool. That's really clever, right? I had my mind too focused on trying to teach everyone PQR, so that's pretty cool. So that was one method of going out of bounds this week. And out of bounds was actually pretty creative with the routes they did. So we're seeing the sign here, so that's 1. And now you're lining it up. Now, it looked like he was going to do something with the actual thing on the wall, what do you call it, the platform, but he was just keeping his cursor there, so when he ducked and then came back up, it's still in line with something. See, he was just using the actual line on the platform so you get the highest quantum crouch you can, because it's kind of important. Now, if we've learned anything throughout this whole Portal Challenge series, is you can combine quantum crouching with edge glitching, right? So that's what he's done here. So basically, his view there, instead of being quantum crouch and looking through the ceiling up here, there's nothing here, you can't get there. We've already determined through Kaza that if you're here, you can get under the map and use the fizzler, and that's what he's doing, because he's edge glitching on the orange portal and his view's here, right? See, that's where he is right now. I'm kind of skipping over it because we're running low on time, and I've explained this in a previous Portal Challenge, so that's pretty cool, Rita. Nice. Alright. So going right along, we got Uncrafted Name, we got the Out of Bounds. Alright. Now Kaz is saying he tried it. I remember you sending me screenshots about it and I got so confused about it. But it makes sense now. Now Uncrafted Name has a godly edge glitch here. That is insane. I've not seen an Out of Bounds use like that for a very, very long time. I know that you can do that on Chamber 17. Look, Chamber 17 is my soulmate chamber. If I could marry Chamber 17, I probably wouldn't because I don't marry rooms. But look, the point is, this is not the same demo we just watched. This is, right? You can edge glitch underneath, right? So he's grabbing the cube so he can jump underneath the portal, which will push him underneath where the orange portal is, right? So that's 1. He needs to unstick himself and actually get back in bounds. So that's 2. And then that's 3. That's pretty clever. That's better than doing the quantum crouch edge glitch way. He's doing a different form of edge glitch, but it looks just a lot quicker. Alright? Because he ends up like being near the orange portal. You don't need to travel back and forwards. So Uncrafted Name, you know what? That was a really cool out of bounds route. I did not have that on my radar at all. I thought that one was pretty cool. Nice. So that would probably be my pick for this challenge. It's hard to do an I'm next pick this week. I'm just pointing out really cool things that we're seeing in the community because it's kind of a celebration. Everyone who submitted this week, just for all 4 challenges, like everyone had really cool stuff they came up with like such a short amount of time. And I think it made for a better show because we saw these like slightly not optimized stuff, but it kind of differentiates everyone from everyone else. So, okay, cool. Alright, so we're shooting one portal for out of bounds, and it's going to be the same sort of quantum crouch edge glitch way, but you're going to do it a lot quicker. It is kind of finicky, and this is probably one of the coolest glitches that's coming out of Portal Challenge. Well, it's not really a glitch, it's just a combination of two separate glitches, but it's a creative use, it's really cool. So Fluffy GMD having that. Now, we got one from Calamity as well, and you know what, Calamity's so like on point with this chamber. Let's not do that one. He's not only taking out inbounds with cool routes, he's also doing the seam shot and getting that first shot. Now, this is quite cool because seam shots, right, you need to be standing in like the right spot, and then you can shoot through a pixel through the map, right? Like you don't, like there's different spots you can do it from, but not all spots kind of work. But it's like one pixel. Now you can always guarantee the same spot by pushing against the sign, so all you got to do is aim, right? So he got that pretty quick, so that's one. Now that portal that didn't trigger, that's not a portal because it didn't place. We can't place portals. That's two, that's three, and look how quick that was. That's insanely quick. Kazza says he might have told him the exact angle, and you know what? Calamity is very honest in this because he goes credit to Kazza. So there's that. That's very cool. And then now he's doing Impulse 200 or something to get rid of his portal gun, which is technically cheating, but you're not achieving anything. You know what? That pretty much brings us to a close this week. That's all of the demos we got. Overall, we had like 200 demos, sort of in the ballpark, 200. So that was as many as another week where I got 200 demos. But these ones were cooler because it was on 4 separate chambers, so it was roughly 50 each. And no, that was really cool. So I'm going to play the last videos. So I don't know which order it's in. I think it's inbounds first. I could be wrong. Let's have a look. These are the leaderboards, but we're just going to go. So Calamity got first place. Congratulations, Calamity. Not a face we really ever see taking first place. Then we got Lambo, Kodgelax, and Jonah. And you can clearly see that that item teleportation just gave you an edge over everyone else. Like, that's insanely quick. Nice. Nice one. That is very cool. Alright, moving on. I believe it would be glitchless. Just a hunch. So we've got Kodgelax. Oh, it's not glitchless. Oh no, it's least portals. Sorry guys. Here's the least portals. Here's all the Kobe replays, one after another. Don't worry, I misinformed everyone. I don't think I did glitchless now I think about. And then right at the end, we got just out of bounds. And Calamity's taking out the competition again with the same shot. So you got 2 first places there. So if you want to extrapolate a winner from week, well, from 10D, the final one, Calamity really took that one out. So nice, that is very cool. And we got a variety of out of bounds demos here, which is good as well. And I didn't have to patch underneath the elevator because this elevator is obscurely made. So it's got that going for it. So that is everything. We did the show, guys, as promised. I am going to wrap up, say a few final words. Oh, I should show the leaderboards though. Should I not? Where are the leaderboards? Because just for record's sake, there we go. This is my face still. We got Calamity, Lambo, Kodgelax, Jonah, and then Kodgelax with the glitchless. Then we've got Calamity again with the fastest out of bounds, even though it's in the middle of the pack. But considering we're just looking at out of bounds routes, that still was one of the quickest ones. Another good week, Spitter. That's what Spitter said. Yeah, thanks guys. Couldn't have done it without all the contributions as always. It really does make a difference having people submit all the time. Yeah, so it's been good. This was a triumph, and I'm making a note here. This concludes season 1. If you're perceptive, you might have seen that I've already done 2 lines of the song. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. I probably skipped a line. Look, it doesn't matter. All I'm saying is I'm going to take 2 weeks off from Portal Challenge. I will still be doing the normal Monday slot for Portal Challenge. Like I'm going to do a stream at the normal slot that we have Portal Challenge. Gotta go saying debated. Yes, Yes, indeed. So I'm going to be doing like a legacy meme stream, which is something that like I don't post it regularly, and it kind of just pops up. So the people that always tune in for those, they love it. So people that enjoy the show would enjoy the legacy meme streams. It's just me playing Portal really quick while doing sort of crazy stuff. But next week we might review like my no mouse movement run, because I actually haven't watched it, funnily enough. I edited the whole thing, but I've never watched it, so maybe I'll just criticize myself or something. And then or we might play some Portal 2 chambers. So I'm going off for 2 weeks, reminder, and then we'll return with Portal 2 and Portal 1, right? That would be the plan. We don't have chat on screen. Let's fix that up. So we'll return with Portal 1 and 2. Might as well get both things rolling in there, and I will be doing more streams throughout the week. I'll keep all that up to date on the Discord. I'll try to stop rambling, because I know that all of you will want to hear my rendition of Still Alive. And yeah, thank you guys for all the cool stuff. That was good. It's hard to love or stay more satisfaction. Have I missed anything, guys? I think I said everything. I think so. That was a good week. All right.
Aperture science. We do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead.
Rip, Maddie, say.
Yeah.
Hey, no, I'm still alive, guys, I'm still alive.
So I'm glad you got back. Think of all the things we learned for the people who are still alive.
So many users have been wondering, when will you make a new video that is gameplay and not you singing like...
I'm waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my brow when I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones, enough to